Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya, and today we're going to be checking out some more Spell Disc, the awesome bullet heaven where you combine loads of different spells and trigger them in loads of different unique ways. I think rather than continuing on with the campaign, we just do a survivor mode run. Spell Disc Survivor, leaving the dungeon behind, you've arrived at the Tree Branch Chamber, a place of respite and teleportation. In Survivor mode, a new challenge awaits. Your objective is simple: survive against endless hordes of enemies in the vast open field. Click the next button or press right key to move on to the next stage. Move around, dash, RB interacts with stuff. Sure. Discs generate mana when its requirement is fulfilled. This slot spell automatically casts, and spells are cast when enough mana is generated from the disc. Artifacts give you powerful passive effects. Lightning spell is automatically cast. Lightning disc generates mana for linked fire spell. Fire spell activates fire disc. Fire disc generates mana to linked ice spell. Fire... Oh wait, yeah. I've done it in the wrong order, but it's fine. You get the idea. Let's see. Oh, is it keeping us with... No, it's keeping us with the Qatar, which we had last time. An Ashen Blast. 100 mana, 69... explosive damage, 8 stun power and 30 fire damage. Create a delayed ashen explosion. That's on hit with this. Or we can get focus hail. A little bit cheaper. It does 23 slash damage, 2 stun power and 15 ice elemental damage, converging 4 icicles on the target. Or we can do Thunder Punch, which is 55 mana, deals 28.8 pierce damage, 5.5 stun power, and 20 lightning. I like the idea of ice, because this thing does slashing damage as well. So we can go into sort of a slash build. Not unlocked anything yet. We kept all our upgrades. Nice. Let's just go in. We don't have a weapon. Ah, okay. I did not realize. Let's just auto-equip. Pierce continuous scroll. Pierce type and continuous type are considered as the same type. Physical finish disc generate 71.4 mana when physical type is finished. Or fire finish disc generate 56.1 mana when fire type is finished. None of these do anything for us, so let's reroll. Generating mana when dashing is pretty good. New disc, generate mana while player is not walking. Don't like that. Elemental Echo. Elemental Affliction also applies to nearby enemies. We are doing that, so let's get Elemental Echo. Right, we got a Gem Horizon. It's a physical continuous spell. Create an object that absorbs gems to grow larger. New artifact Poison Cape. Deal continuous type damage to nearby enemies. An Elemental Hammer. Apply all elemental affliction equal to 100% of stun power dealt. Well, looks like we're going into an elemental build then. We got 2 elemental affliction stuff. Okay. making it AoE. Hopefully we can find a decent spell. Firepower disc. Spark laser. 100 mana, shoot a zapping laser. Lightning and pierce. I kind of like the sound of the firepower disc, but weapon spell mana disc. Generate 25.5% of weapon spell mana cost as mana per second. Yeah, I think we'll go the firepower disc and then hopefully get a fire spell. Just got to focus on dodging at the moment. Lightning and explosion. We can upgrade our stuff. The electric bubble. Create an electric bubble that bursts when touched by the player. Charge gem. 70 mana, drop 6 of void gems imbued with lightning. Lightning blunt gem. Or upgrade our firepower disc. Yeah, let's just upgrade our firepower disc for now. And we'll just hope we get some fire spells. We're leveling up decently, so all new discs. Critical damage disc. Generate 30% of crit damage dealt as mana. Spell critical, generate 10.2 mana when hitting a critical with spell type. Or gem obtained, generate 8.2 mana for each gem value obtained. I think we're going to re-roll all these. We got Blizzard Orb, shoot an ice orb that sprinkles 12 ice shards. We can upgrade the fire disc. Provide 24 mana to another random disc on trigger, that's pretty sick. Or the gem rod, create a chain lightning on obtaining 20 gems. We're not getting gems, let's just get the fire upgrade again. Oh dear. We're going hard into fire. But when we do get fire, it'll be amazing. Guys are getting almightily close. Where is the fire? Ice Wisp. Cold Pierce Minion. Create an Ice Wisp that pierces nearby enemies when it loses health. Dash Duration Disc. Generate 204 mana per second while dashing. Or we can upgrade our base spell to get 2 additional spell. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna... I guess that means 2 additional spikes, probably, that fires out. Is alright. Still one-shotting these bats. New spell. Place a fire cyclone. We finally got a fire spell. 80 mana. Fire and slash. I think we're going to take that. But turtle shell. Gain 4 shields per second while being idle. Lose 3.5 shields per second while moving. Or we can upgrade our spell again. I think we got to go for the fire. Get that fire in. And swap them around. Let's see what happens now. Do we not have to move? It's not looking like it. Slash stun disc. New disc. Generate 740%, 14% of stun power of slash type dealt to enemies as mana. Or more damage on our focus hail. Crit chance on gash fire. Sure. Seen quite a few crits actually. Oh shit, I was not expecting rangers. More damage on the focus hail. Plasma slash, slash with lightning wave. Slash power disc. I'm not sure we're doing anything slash, are we? Oh, that's slash, that's slash. Yeah, we are actually doing slash. So let's get another disc. $32 mana to another random disc on trigger. That's pretty good. Less mana cost, though. Think. Oh, 32 mana's a lot. What's the actual mana cost for this? So, 80 mana. That gives us about 15 less mana, so it'll go to 65 mana. I think Power Disc is better. Oh my god. It provides 56 more mana to another random disc. Oh, you know what? That's not even doing anything at the moment. Because we don't have a spell for that disc. Okay. Firepower, 50% faster overheat reduction. Don't know what that means. 20% increased damage and 60% increased explosion damage. Black Powder Belt, that might be pretty good. Or spell finish disc, generate 40.8 mana when spell type is finished. Let's just get 20% increased damage. Ooh. Stuff's not dying in one. 17% chance of duplicating linked spell. Explosion stun disc. I don't believe we do explosion. Nope. Or shock flame. Lightning type and fire type are considered the same type. I mean, I love the idea of that. Now we can get lightning spells. If we can get a super cheap and quick lightning spell, we can trigger our stuff loads. Lightning status disc. Generate mana when lightning status is triggered. That is pretty good. Yeah, I think we got to take that disc. We need spells for the discs, though. Let's keep going. But as soon as we get spells, both of the other discs are going to be triggering quite a lot. Upgrade. That's physical and continuous spell. Or we can upgrade the hail to do more damage. Let's just upgrade the hail. Oh my god. I don't know what was happening there, but we were getting damaged. Ran straight into that fireball. Ooh, Fire Wisp. Hello, Fire, slash, and minions. Summon a Fire Wisp that applies fire affliction to nearby enemies and itself. An Iceberg drop. Drop a huge chunk of ice on the target for 130 mana. Or we can upgrade the slash power. Let's get a Fire Wisp. Might be better. Let's see. Oh yeah, way better. We are making loads more icicles. Still walking into projectiles. What's this big boy? Oh, okay, we don't walk into the purple glowing things. Right. We can get physical hit disc. We're not really doing physical type spells. Increase mana production on the lightning, or decrease mana cost on the wisp. I think mana production on the lightning is going to help us spam these focal hails out a lot more. Oh yeah. First damage disc generates 56.1% of damage dealt to fully healthed enemies as mana. Thunder, drop a thunder on the target. Lightning and explosion, 50 mana. Or courier sandal, 20% increased movement speed. We're going for thunder. Yeah. Wow. We've just popped off. That thunder was crazy. Upgrade. Could get a new disc. Generate 0.4 mana per second for each missing health point. Well, that'll probably be better late game, but not for now. Firepower disc. 50% faster overheat reduction. Or gash fire. 20% decreased mana cost. I think we got to go for the decreased mana cost here. 64 mana. Okay. That means we should be spamming out our circles a little bit more. Gonna move around the map, see if there's actually anything. Anything to discover. Doesn't look like there is. I think it's literally just waves and waves of enemies. Lightning, 80% faster overheat reduction. 35% crit chance on the Wisp. Or sword spin, surround player with spinning swords. Nah. We'll go faster overheat reduction. Even though I'm not entirely sure what that means, but you know, it sounds good. I'm presuming spells can overheat. Or do you overheat from casting too much? I don't know. Burst Gazer. Create an explosion when gazing enemies for some duration. No, I don't like that. Create chain lightning on dash. Or thunder for 45% increased elemental affliction. Yes, please. That's more damage. We're going to be afflicting out the wazoo here. Let's just check. Oh, I leveled up. We'll do it after. Fire Wisp, increased crit chance. Thunder for even more elemental affliction. Or Dashing Flame, fire slash dash. Shoot 4 dashing projectiles. That might be better than the Fire Wisp, if I'm honest. Yeah, I'm going to put it in place of the Fire Wisp for now. Okay, I see them. But are they doing a lot of damage? They're pushing stuff back. Oh, we got a magnet. I didn't know they existed. Oh, shit. Did I just get that by accident? Cold status disc. I did. My apologies. And then we get upgrades for it. Shoot a fire hurricane that hits targets 3 times. Twin heats, that might be great. Slashing power. I think we just do twin heats. And I'm actually going to do twin heats there. We do cold. Yeah, let's try that. See what happens. Okay, so the explosions go near enemies now. I think that's a lot better. Just our main attack feels like it's a little bit worse. Yeah. Okay. Are we back? No. And then let me just blow my nose again. All right, we're back. I reckon refund mana there's pretty good. Gazing disc, nah. Let's try and duplicate the dashing flame. Fire type is created. Okay. We're pushing guys away from us like mad now. We actually have to go and collect the XP. New artifact, 50% increased spell max hit. That sounds wild. Crit chance on focal hail or increased elemental affliction. I think we got to go for elemental afflictions because we got elemental affliction also applies to nearby enemies. So it's giving us huge AoE potential. If we can get our stun up, even better. Crit chance there. I think we just take more damage. 35% increased damage seems good. Yeah. Why not? When in doubt, damage. We got to survive for 15 minutes. Hopefully another magnet will drop soon. Cold status disc upgraded. Refund 25% mana cost of linked spell. More mana production there, or more mana production there. Right. Lightning is on our ice. Ice is on our fire tornado. And slashing is our lightning. Let's get more mana production. Look at that. That affliction was sick. Gem spawn disc. Is gems XP and generate mana for each gem value spawned. Crash lightning drops a lightning crash on targets, a lightning explosion. Rooster gloves, 15% increased damage, increase more with each rooster artifact. Let's get crash lightning. 50 mana, 110 mana. Is this slash as well? Everything but the lightning stuff is slash. 117 damage. Yeah, we'll just keep that there for now. Our normal lightning does almost as much damage, but is way cheaper in mana cost. Which means we're on the lookout for extra discs now. New disc, continuous power. 40% of damage as mana when continuous type is created. 35% increased mana production or 45% increased damage. Let's just go for the damage. Now this thing is 137.5 damage. Yeah. That is a lot of D. Now, does XP ever leave, like, disappear from the ground? Because I think we're killing enemies quite far away here. New artifact, 20% reduced mana cost of spells. Pretty good. Fire art, fire status damage occurs more frequently. And cold status disc for 20 mana to another random disc on trigger. We're getting fire heart for sure. Cold type is finished. That might be worth it. Duplicating the linked spell. The linked spell is Thunder there. That's also pretty good. But let's get Cold Finish disc to make more Crash Lightning. Now, what does the animation for Crash Lightning look like? I have no idea. More Elemental Affliction on Twin Heats? Sure, thank you. We're all about that affliction. Mana production on the cold finish disc. Fire hit disc. Oh, that's way better than the cold. Okay, we're getting fire hit disc. Should be able to trigger itself. Let's see. Should be getting a load of thunder booms. I'm just not entirely sure what they are. Are they the domed ones? Because we got two different lightning bolts. Oh, there was health on the ground there. Gain shield on obtaining gems, maximum 3. Crit chance on the thunder. Mana production on the slash, which is the thunder. Yeah, let's level our discs up a little bit. Oh, enemies are getting in close. There's a magnet. Oh yeah, give me all the good stuff. Thank you. 50% increased elemental affliction on the twin heats. Elemental affliction on the dashing flame. Or mana production on the cold finish. You know what? Let's get it on the dashing flame. And get our wisp firing off. 50% increased crit chance. Oh my god. Or fire cape to apply fire affliction to nearby enemies. Or 17% decreased mana cost on our gash fire. I think crit chance on thunder has got to be it. What's it got? Just a 50% crit chance. It does disgusting damage. Mana production, chance of duplicating linked spell, or increased elemental affliction. I think we go for duplicating linked spell there. We can have more than one wisp at a time, by the looks of things. Dying enemies have 10% chance to explode, dealing 20% of its health as damage. We can upgrade the fire hit or upgrade the wisp. I think we upgrade the fire hit. 17% chance of duplicating linked spells is great. Ooh, we're getting hit. It's these mine guys. They're like explosives. 50% increased damage and stun power against undamaged enemies. Stun powers more affliction. Overheat reduction. I think I'll get that actually. We're not doing like big hits. We're doing lots of little afflictions. And we are getting wild. Decreased mana cost for twin heats. 40% increased damage on the dashing flame. Or 40% increased damage on the crash lightning. I think I want to start going into the crash lightning. See what that gets us up to. 141 damage. Average damage is 25k on that thunder. And it's 11k on the crash lightning. Is that cost of the crit? Probably. 25k average damage on an ability. That's wild. I don't really know how it calculates that, because I ain't seeing any numbers anywhere near 25k, so it must be adding all our smaller numbers together. Or unless it's taking a snapshot over a certain period of time and not a single individual hit. Crit chance on the twin heats, more damage on the gash fire, or 16% chance of duplicating a linked spell. Let's just upgrade our fire. Oh no. Oh. Enemies are getting close to us, which I thought that our little dash thing would be able to push them away. Mana production on cold finished, or mana production on cold status. I think we'll go on cold status. 35% mana production seems pretty good. Just spamming the ever-loving shit out of everything. Oh, another magnet. Look at all that XP. Mana production on the fire hit. Dashing flame. Crash lightning for 25% decreased mana cost. Ooh, that might be so good actually. Yeah, let's get that. We want to be firing this thing out as much as we possibly can. Well, pretty much everything. We just want to be constantly firing it out. Is that a mini boss? Come on then, son. Let's have you. Slash item disc. Generate 10.2 mana per second for each base slash type item in inventory. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would mean 50 mana every second. I don't know if it's better than what we've got, to be honest. Gem Bomb, create an explosion of void gems. Cold Pants creates a frost zone when player dashes. I'm going to reroll. Track gems from a greater distance. Crit chance on Crash Lightning. And decrease mana cost on the Focal Hail. Let's just upgrade the Crash Lightning. Why not? What do we got? Firepower Disc, 40% increased mana production. Fire Hit Disc, 45% increased mana reduction. Or Totem Maker, summon an explosive dummy when the player dashes. Let's do the Fire Hit Disc. We need to get that bad boy up. We should just be firing everything off all the time, really. Ooh. The crash, the lightning crash, it's not firing as fast as I thought it would be. It's like every 1.5 seconds, something like that. No, it's like every 2 or 3 seconds. Fire Wisp increase? No. 28 mana to another random disc on the Firepower Disc. Or crit chance on the Dashing Flame. Let's get more mana. That's all this thing does. Gives mana to everything else. But I mean, that's what's making us so spammy, really. Generating tons of mana. Half the time I don't know where I'm getting hit from, you know. There's too much shit on the screen. I think that the slimes charge you. So you gotta watch out for them buggers. Flash Power Disc. Or Thunder, 35% increased crit chance on the Thunder. I mean, that's nearly 100% crit chance. Yeah, we're getting it. It's got 85% crit chance there. Should be critting all the time. Just these blasted, like, area of effect abilities that are damaging us at the moment. We just gotta duck, dodge, and weave. Look for health potions. Well, we nearly get to that 15-minute mark. New artifact, 45% increased spell damage. Mana production and mana production on those. Let's just get more damage. Why not? Oh, I'm looking forward to see if there's a big boss at the end of this. Bearing in mind this is the first time I've ever done this mode. Second time I've ever played this game, actually. And we've got some crazy stuff going on. That just counts as a win. Survive as a novice. Level 45. Nice. Alright, sorry, cutting the video there. Let's see. Increased movement speed moving provides mana to all discs, decreases maximum health. Special object collects gems for extra XP. Oh, I like that. What's this one? Increased crit chance and crit hits provide mana. Got 30 of these now. One more dice per upgrade. Sure. Stun power per upgrade, knockback per upgrade. More XP. Is there another 5-cost one? More elemental affliction, sure. Tremble when dealing stun and knockback, gain a charge, dash spends all the charge. Fire burns faster, all elemental type is considered fire. Cold status on enemies reduces overheat. And lightning status regenerates mana for auto spell. Sure, let's try that. Do we actually keep the katars? We got an archer's hat and an archer's outfit. Do you know what? Let's use the cryomancer's outfit. And conducted lightning, 80 mana. 23 continuous damage, 1 stun power and 10 elemental. Shoot a circle of lightning that travels towards the player's gazing direction. Snow claws. Cold slash attack, creating an ice slash on the target. Or fire dancer. 60 mana, 23 pierce damage, 2 stun power, 15 elemental. Do you know what? Let's do the cold one. We're doing cold slashes. And can... Yeah, we go to level 1 difficulty. Survive 15 minutes again. We got Ents on us. We're no longer killing stuff in 1 hit. Explosion blunt scroll. Explosion type and blunt type are considered the same type. We have neither of them, but that is fun. New sun. Place a small sun that moves from target to target, firing continuous. Cold Death Disc. Generate 35.7% of enemy minions' cold affliction as mana when it dies. Yeah. We'll do a cold build. See how that works out for us. We can upgrade it. Earth Hammer. Physical blunt attack. Create a hammer with a great knockback and stun power. Continuous power disc. Generates 40.8% of damage as mana when a continuous type is created. We do not have a continuous type. Let's just upgrade the cold death disc for now. Slash scroll. We do have slash. There's cold, iceberg drop, cold and explosion. 130 mana. I think we gotta take this. Drop a huge chunk of ice on the target. Wow, it takes a lot of kills. Blunt finished disc. Ring of Fire. It's 80 mana. Snow Claws. Yeah, let's just get the upgrade on Snow Claws for increased size. Seems reasonable enough. We definitely need to be hitting faster, I think. More damage on the iceberg. Create a fist with great stun power. Uppercut fist, physical, blunt, and attack. Let's just increase snow claws. 45% increased damage. I wonder if that increases the affliction as well. I didn't actually check. No, it doesn't look like it does. It just increases the slash. Increase in snow claws again. Vital pack 10 increased max health per each unequipped item in inventory. Or a blaze orb. Shoot a decelerating fire orb. Let's upgrade snow claws. in the hope of just being able to spam it constantly. More snow claws. Spell hit disc. Generate 4.1 mana when hitting with spell type. I mean, that is pretty good. Let's try this. See if we get more icicles. Or less. I think we're getting less. It doesn't feel that much different of a charge, if I'm honest. Continuous hit disc. We don't have any continuous. Ice drop to reduce its mana cost, or cold death to refund mana. Let's just reduce the mana cost of ice drop. We can get that thing to be cheap as chips, then we're in the money. So it already does good damage. It's just slow. Iceberg for more damage. 126 damage it does already. Yeah, we might as well. We're doing a thin build this time. We're going thin, not wide with our spells and abilities. Iceberg drop. Winter River, create an ice splash on target. Okay, you sound interesting for sure. Apply fire affliction to nearby enemies. Stun power on the ice drop. No, let's get Winter River and I'm gonna switch them over. Let's see what happens. Attract gems from a greater distance, maybe. More size on the snow claws. Or cold death. Provides 20 mana to another random disc on trigger. Yes, please. There we go. We're getting a lot more icicles now. Perfect. Create a blunt type shockwave every 50 stun power dealt. Continuous finish disc. We don't do continuous. Refund 25% of the linked spells and mana. Yeah, sure. I mean, it is refunding a lot of mana, considering the frequency that we use that spell, but still. Increased attack speed increases movement speed, and increased movement speed increases attack speed. That's kind of cool. Verdant armor, heal 50% health lost over 3 seconds. Or cold death. Let's get more attack speed and movement speed. We haven't tried that yet in a build. And it might be worth building completely around. Mana production on the hit. Increased elemental affliction or decreased mana cost. I reckon we go for mana production. That's going to let us drop a lot more icebergs. We've got Dash Creation Disc, generate mana when starting a dash. Winter River, 22% decreased mana cost. And Magma Bubble, create a magma bubble that explodes. Let's do Winter River. This dude is a bit of a pain in the ass. We absolutely annihilated him in the last run, so I don't know why he's causing us trouble now. That iceberg's doing most of our damage in it. Heat Sinker disc reduces its overheat value per distance discs travel. Iceberg for more damage or mana production on spell hit. Let's get more damage on the iceberg. It seems to be where most of our damage is anyway, so... Idle disc, generate mana per second for each second player stood still. Constructs claws, create random elemental claws on enemies. Or Cold Pants, creates a frost zone when the player dashes. Let's get some Cold Pants. We'll start dashing. Yeah, I don't think that's very good. 70% increased cold affliction, 30% increased other elemental affliction. Oh, yeah. Or damage on the Winter River and decreased mana cost on the iceberg drop. I think we got to get the ice ring. Cold affliction's going to be great. We're getting into overheat territory now. Duplicate linked gem. Sizzling gem. Throw 6 void gems imbued with fire. Or elemental infliction on our snow claws. Yeah, we're doing it. What do we want? Cold affliction disc. Yes, please. Right, we need a new spell now. And I think that might be better. Want an upgrade for that cold affliction disc now. Ooh, we are lower than I'd like to be. Winter River for more elemental affliction. Cold Death for increased mana production. Or every 12 disc activations, the disc also creates equipped weapon spell. Don't know about that. Elemental affliction on Winter River. Oh. Need to start getting that damage in from somewhere. That's not just the iceberg. That is linked. Yeah, 17%. Refund 70% of the mana cost of the link spell. Continuous damage disc. We don't do continuous, so that's a no. Let's just upgrade that, dude. Get some refunds. We should be seeing more icebergs now. Now we're getting some of that mana back. I tell you what, I think, you know, changing out from healing 10 every level is actually, you know, a big deal. We're not doing lightning, so lightning affliction disc is like meh. Upgrade damage on the Winter River or 17% reduced mana cost of link spell. We don't have a link spell on the hit disc, so let's go for the Winter River. I know we have rerolls, but I kind of want to save it for when none of the options are good. Just trying to look for a potion or two. It would be very helpful. There we go, and a magnet as well. All our dreams came true at once. Volatile gem. Crit chance on the iceberg drop. That sounds mental. Duplicate 15% of duplicating link spell. That's more icebergs. I think I'd rather duplicate it. Rooster Glove, 15% increased damage, increases more with each rooster artifact. Electric Shuriken, shoot an electric shuriken that travels in a circular path. Or critical disc, generate mana when landing a crit hit. Right, none of these are that good. On crit, roll for additional crit damage with half the crit chance. More damage on Winter River, please. We need another cold spell. Where are they at? Like a cold tornado would be great if that such a thing exists. I don't know. Oh, there's an elite. Alright, buddy. How's it going? Right. Well, we don't want to stay near you. Don't want to shoot a fireball. Mana production on the cold affliction or elemental affliction on the iceberg drop. Let's get elemental affliction. I might just like roll hard for a cold spell in the next shop. We'll see. Let's see where we are after we beat this guy. Gem Spawn Disc, Scorching Aura, and Rooster Head. Crit chance. Do you know what? We don't have much else going on, so let's try for the Rooster build. I know I missed out on the Rooster, whatever it was in the last shop, but yeah. Fire Wisp, Mine Explosions. Now we're re-rolling these. Shield Heal Disc. I don't think we gain shield. Cold Affliction, 15% chance of duplicating link spell. Absolutely. We should be duplicating stuff left, right, and center here. I think the red underneath the green bar over our spells, or the discs, is overheat, which means they can't be used a certain number of times per second or something. There's a calculation to work it out, and I'm not quite sure, but yeah. We don't do continuous, increase size on the snow claws, or damage on Winter's River. Let's get size on the snow claws. I want them big. I want large claws. We are in a difficulty up as well, so maybe enemies have more health, I'm not sure. Mana when dashing or blunt damage? I mean, we need another spell more than anything. Crit chance on the Winter River, sure. Ooh, I'm just about to get hit there. Upgrades on the discs. Let's just get more mana production. I mean, these ice blocks are definitely doing work. When we see one. Where are you at? There they are. Seeking fire or a fire power disc. Shoot a homing fire projectile. Mana production on the cold disc. Yeah. We've got so many like uber upgraded things here. I wonder if there's a max level or they get anything special at reaching a certain upgrade level. I don't know. More damage on the iceberg drop. I mean, yeah, 30% increased damage is nothing to turn your nose at. It is big damage. I just saw a crit for 322 there. Oh yeah. They do AoE damage as well. Gem laser for a spell. Do you know what? Let's just take it. We need another spell, and we're not getting any ice stuff. We are getting hit. Paradox fire. Oh, shoot a fire and cold mixed projectile. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. That can go there. Fire and ice. Oh yeah, that looks cool. And rather hot. We're getting closer to the 15-minute mark. Elemental Death Disc. Generate 20%. I mean, yeah. Of elemental afflictions on enemy minion when it dies. That's pretty similar to what we've got going. Sure. Feel like there's a lot less chaff for us to go through, so our spells must be doing something. The upgrades were definitely worth it. More mana production there. Yes, please. 27.5% of affliction. Let's see how badly we destroy this dude. We need his health potions. Give me a health potion, son. Fire damage disc. Fortunately not. Power cannon. Every 5 seconds, create a bomb which deals the same damage as the biggest single target damage dealt during cooldown. Lightning fusion for lightning and explosion. Nah, let's reroll all these. Hurricane. You create a hurricane on target that deals physical and continuous. 15% chance of duplicating linked spell. Or 40% increased damage on the paradox fire. Yes, please. More damage on the paradox fire, I think. Yeah. Just bobbing and weaving. Oh, we've got a magnet. Now, can we get a couple of levels from this? I don't know. Big size on the snow claws again. Spell hit disc or increased elemental affliction on the iceberg. Let's just make our snow claws even bigger. Ice Age. Deal cold damage to all targets. Oh, that sounds fun. Yep. I'm going to take off the gem laser. Is that getting the whole screen? Oh my god. We need to pump this thing up loads. It's doing 55 damage a tick to all enemies. Oh wow, that spell's incredible. Cold hit disc. Yeah, over lightning fury, we're not really doing lightning. And paradox fire's fine. No, we're going cold hit. Oh, yeah. Now, is this ice death thing on all of the time? I can't actually tell. Crit chance on it. Oh, baby. Yeah, let's get 40% crit chance on it. If we've got any way of beefing it up, we really want to beef it. It has changed the game so much, that one spell. Like, we're almost in no danger here. He says just before he dies. Overheat reduction. Yeah, we probably want to start getting some overheat reductions. Because all of our spells are getting overheated. except the big crazy one. Can we find another... a little bit of a magnet, perhaps? Just for some of that sweet, juicy XP. No longer are AoEs our problem. Simply kill stuff before it does anything to us. More crit damage? Maybe. Duplicate linked spell. I don't think I care about that. Refund mana cost of linked spell. Sure. That's for our cold death, which hits everything on the screen. Dun dun dun. Survive as a cryomancer. What do these actually do? Nothing. Awesome. We upgraded our things, yeah. We did a lot of good stuff. I guess we should probably try out one of these next run. But for today, that's going to be it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you see, then don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, all the usual jazz. And yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.